Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 1 of Sonic the Hedgehog, Fang the Hunter. Now as you know, Fang, Bean and Burke are meant to be other characters that have appeared in other past Sonic games, mostly their fighting one, as well as in the Archie comics. The best way I can describe Fang, Bean and Burke are like foils to Tails, Knuckles and Sonic. Like, Tails is more of a genius, Bean is a bit more of a whack job. Basically, Knuckles is a bit more more sort of gullible, but at the same time was from Angel Island. Burke is quiet but keeps to himself. So, let's get on with the story. It starts off how, Sonic the Hedgehog is napping, and we see how Fang says, he's as good as cooked. And we kind of see how he gives his mark, and we see how, tries to throw a giant boulder on Sonic, which does to little to no effect. And we kind of see how Fang gets every one of his team members to sort things out. Bean's the first one to go, firing his bomb, saying, I'm gonna blast ya! You gonna cry? And we see how Sonic tries to do a spin dash. And of course, Fang sees that his ride's gonna be damaged and says, Not my ride! Watch where you're throwing those things! Okay, but you made me lose one. Never mind, there it is. And we see how Burke tries to take down Sonic to little to no effect. And of course, we see how Sonic mainly asks about the Chaos M, mainly asks what they're after, and he points out about there being an 8th Chaos Emerald. And this is obviously where there's going to be some sort of big kind of mystery plot, but it turns out it's going to be a hoax. But Sonic obviously knows there's meant to be 7, but Fang is determined to find that 8th Emerald, and points out all the things that, Bean and Burke can have, and Fang saying, and I can finally give my marvelous queen the upgrade she deserves. And then she'll have the ups she needs to take you down any day of the week. And we kind of see how Fang and his crew mainly leave. Sonic mainly tries to get some shut-eye, but Tails gives a warning, and Sonic saying, be patient with him, he's your friend. And we kind of see how Tails points out that Eggman's carrier had mysteriously vanished in the middle of a zone, and Sonic knows something's up. And we see how, Fang and his team decide to visit the one place that they know that has the answers. Angel Island, Knuckles' home, and the place where he guards the Master Emerald. And we see how, Fang tries to get his team to get their act together, but we see how Bean and Burke say, you know, Burke and I have been talking, and we're starting to get tired of your antics. My antics? I'm the brains of this outfit. You would be lost without me. And we see how, they point out all the times they've been used as lackeys than actual teammates. And we see him saying, oh, come on, when have I ever led you astray? And this is them thinking, do we actually need to answer? And they point out the times where they've been used to try and be expendable pawns against Sonic. And even he says, oh, got rewarded us in advance. And even points out about saying that you let this happen, you did that. And even Bean points out the time they stole that pie from Amy Rose. And this is where even Fang admits, that was a terrible decision. And this is Fang knowing they opened Pandora's box that can't be closed. But they know deep down they're friends deep down and still keep true to their ideals. And we see how a Flicky kind of sees what's going on, goes to tell Knuckles and says, I know, I'm watching them. And as soon as they kind of go into Mushroom Hill Zone, they mainly stay together, but of course, due to Knuckles' training and his familiar with the whole environment, gets Bean first wrapped up in vines, and we see how Burke tries to go and search for where Bean might be, and Knuckles, knowing the area too well, traps him in one of these sort of boxes saying 2 down, 1 to go. And we kind of see how Fang realizes that Knuckles isn't really Knuckles isn't really gone. He's been basically hunting them, and this is Fang knowing that he's going to take on Knuckles one way or the other. And yeah, this is the story. So I think this one is kind of okay, because yeah, it's another spin-off story. It's going back to the old classic Sonic roots. And we also know Fang, Burke, as well as Bean are meant to be foils to Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails. And keep in mind that, yeah, we haven't really seen Fang, Burke, as well as Bean in any other modern Sonic stuff. I think it's clear that it will be a while until we see a more modern version of them, and hopefully one day we might see it someday with Ian Flynn and his team. So I think this one definitely deserves thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, but kind of okay. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.